Hi guys. Alrighty, so um what was I saying? Anyway, what I'm doing is 25 things that no one knows about me personally, except for maybe like my mom or sisters or something. But yeah, so some of them are a little out there, some of them are little different. Like some people just I don't know. But yeah, first one. Ooh, okay. First one. When I was 7, I had a pet squirrel. Um, I know it's so like we were on our way to school or something when I was younger, and we saw this flat squirrel on the side of the road, and it was like out there like twitching. So my dad got up there and he like picked it up, and he like made it warm, however that's supposed to be said, and then it peed in his hand. But yeah, I remember that like very in depth. It's like I had a pet squirrel, and his name was Mr. Squirrel because we weren't smart enough to like come out with like a real name for him, or yeah. So his name was Mr. Squirrel, and at that time we didn't. Well, I didn't know about rabies or this thing could bite you and kill you. But yeah, when I was a child, like from elementary school and middle school, I was bullied, like really, really bad. I was called the fat kid, and I was awkward. I was just awkward. I mean, I looked funny, and I don't know, but I look good now, so and I'm not fat, so yeah, boo on all you guys. Oh, and I have a story for that. So I guess this kid that was used to bully me up up in middle school, he found me on Facebook and he messaged me and he was like, "Hey, what's up? Haven't seen you in forever." And it was one of the kids that used to like beat my ass every day, and it was like he was just a jerk, and now he's out here and he's trying to like date me. I was like, "Oh, no, I'm okay without you." Um, when I was 8, my grandma died. Not the moral of the question, but I met my horrible cousin for the very first time, and thou shall be nameless, but you know who you are. And he purposefully put, because we were cleaning up my grandma's house, and he put like the shot vac on top of a beehive, and I had like the shot vac thing in my hand, and I'm vacuuming, an 8-year-old vacuuming, and it comes out and freaking stings me, but then my cousin gets stung, so that's alright. So, okay, yeah. The scar on my arm. So I'm not sure if you guys can see that. It's like right there, and then it's on my elbow too. Maybe if that can focus. Yeah. So the scar on my arm is, how would I say this? Okay, so when I was younger, it was middle school, so 8th grade? 8th grade, I was playing cops and robbers with my little sister, and this time she's like 8, and I'm, yeah. And I had the handcuffs, or the play handcuffs. You know the handcuffs you get from like skate days or something, or skate land, and you win, so you get the fake handcuffs. Well, I had the handcuffs, and she had the gun, and like we were riding around on our bike or whatever, and we were making so much noise, like cops were gonna get involved, and everybody was called, and neighbors were complaining. And my dad stepped out on the front porch and he was like, "Get your asses in here." And my sister, being the child, like she was like, when you're younger, you don't want to like piss adults off, so it's like, okay, I'll do what I'm supposed to be said. And I'm over here, I'm like, no. So I keep riding around with my bike, and I'm like, okay. And at this point in my life, like we've already moved to this house, and it has a giant glass door. So it has a giant glass door, and since I wouldn't come in the house, my dad locked it, and then he locked the other door. So there's like 3 separate doors in order to get into our house, but they're not together. They're like 4 feet apart or whatever. And I put my bike away, and then I go sit behind a truck. This truck is ginormous, and I was like, okay, it's been about an hour. Maybe I should go inside. I mean, I smell the food that they're making, so I'm hungry, but I don't want some food. And yeah, I run towards this glass door. I'm right-handed, so like I run full body, push my arm into it all the way up to my shoulder. It's like I have scars up and down this arm, and yeah, it's just how it was. And I screamed bloody freaking murder. Mom and dad took me to the hospital, and they wrapped, because I lost so much blood. My dad took one of the dog leashes, and he, like, because at this point it's like my wrist is like cut and then it's open up like a book, so you could see all inside my arm. So my dad, he pulls my skin back over and wraps a leash around it, and he holds it tight, hoping like it can, like, the blood can coagulate and get like sticky and whatever, however science works. And yeah, freaked out. I had to have like 60 stitches, and I'm an 8-year, or not 8-year-old, but I'm in the 8th grade, and it's like, oh, I'm so cool, and it wasn't cool. It hurt really bad. Okay. Different colors I've had in my hair. I've had it black. I've had it dark brown. I've had it light brown. Had it blonde, like it is now. I've had it white. Not like just like a blonde white. Like, no, it's like white like a piece of paper. And pink and purple. Yeah, why not? Yeah. The high school cheerleading story. Alright, so I am going to be 18 or whatever. Oh, did you see my arms? They jiggled. Okay, so I'm going to be 18, and I have just started my senior year in high school. And originally how this went was I could have graduated my junior year because I've had all of my credits, all my required credits, but I said no. I don't wanna. I wanna live life, live in the moment, do all that, and go to school next year and be a cheerleader. No, I realized I freaking hate cheerleaders. I hate the way they act, the way their purpose. No, I don't want to wear something to show off my vagina. I mean, I know that's what spankies are for, but you should make the skirt long enough so you don't see your spankies. And yeah, and I don't know. I was like, okay, cheerleading is not for me. I don't like you guys. I'll just go be a gymnast and goodbye. So yeah, I have to survive another freaking 6 months at this place. So if you're a cheerleader and you're watching this, I don't care. Okay, so I've only had three boyfriends, and for those of you that think you're my boyfriend, I should rephrase that. For those of you that think you've dated me, here is my knowledge behind that. If I've dated you before 8th grade, you don't count. I'm sorry, you just don't count. And yeah, so then I went to high school and I met this guy. I dated him for 2.5 years, and then I dated this other guy, and I dated him for 6 months, and now I'm dating this new guy. So that took up 4 years of my life, and I've been with him for about 3 months, 2.5 months to be exact. But yeah, I mean, like, there's been a bunch of guys that liked me and I like them back, but that's about as far as it's gone. It's not like, hey, I'm gonna ask you out. It's just, okay, I'm gonna tense up and freak out inside. It's not how it goes. So, only had 3 boyfriends. My house is haunted. This is the question, or this is the one of the things you don't know about me. My house is freaking haunted. If you've ever seen the Amityville Horror or The Conjuring, that is my house. Not saying that is the structure of my house, but there are lights flicker and drawers open up, like I have a mirror over that way, and I have like half the mirror you can see, and then the other half of the mirror there's pictures on there, and there's hats, and there's sunglasses, and there's a bunch of stuff on it. Glasses, all that. And every freaking day, it's like clockwork. Every freaking day I wake up, only the pictures are moved and put on the desk. And I'm like, oh, okay, get better tape. You know, you can't go for that cheap crap. Get better tape. And that didn't work, and so therefore, I sleep in a different room now. Alright, oh, the pet rabbit story. So, since about 1st grade, up until, so 1st grade, you're about 6 or 7, up until I was 15. I am now 17. So, for about 12 years, I don't know my math. Why did I say 12 years? For about 10 years, I had a rabbit. And this rabbit, his name was Thumper, and this was the sweetest rabbit until you piss him off. Because he'll sit, like, he used to sit on my chest and whatever. Until you piss him off, he will thump on your chest. And it hurts so bad. It's like somebody just punched you. And then, like, he died on Christmas Eve, and that sucked. I don't know what happened. He was fine. He ate, he pooped, he was fine, and he died. So yeah. I can't stand the color orange. I cannot stand it. Like, I don't care if it is an orange headband or a scarf or a jacket. If it's orange, I'm not wearing it. If it's orange, I'm not using it. Like, I feel like orange is for, how would I say? What am I trying to say? Prison. I'm not going to prison. I'm not going to prison anytime soon. So it's like, I don't have to wear the freaking color orange. I don't care if you think it's nice. It might be Halloween. I'm not wearing orange. I don't know. It's just the thing I have. It's just orange, not my color wheel. Never will be. And if, like, the closest I might come to it is peach. And that peach better be freaking pretty. Because that's not happening. Okay, have you guys heard about the No Shave November? Well, I've tried to participate in that, and for those of you that don't know what it is, it's basically for girls. You go a whole entire month, all of November, without shaving. Your armpits, your legs, your anything else you want to shave, and I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm laying in bed. I was like, oh, it's warm. It's a blanket. Nope, that's my hair. So after like a week, I had to shave that off. No, that's not happening. I don't care. Okay, next question. Or next thing. When I get older, I want to have 7 kids. Maybe not 7. But I want to have like a big family. But I want to be able to support my family. So if I could have like 4 kids, I'm cool with that. I just want a big family. Yeah. Okay then. Okay, my all-time favorite song is called "Washed by the Water" by Need to Breathe, and it's a really good song. It's like a church-going song, but it's like it tells a story and it makes a point. And I love those songs that make a point in the story. I don't know if you are a person that likes. It's not gospel by all means. It's kind of country, but if you're a kind of person that likes that stuff, go look it up. It's called "Washed by the Waters" by Need to Breathe. It's a really good song. I listen to that all the time. I could thank my freshman my freshman choir teacher for that one because he made us sing it and it was the best song ever and my leg feels dead. Ow. Okay, my favorite singer would be Madeline Bailey. If you don't know who she is, type it in. It's Madlyn Bailey. She does a lot of covers to songs, and I think, like, in my perspective, that she can sing better than the original song, unless it's rap. No, girl, you can't do that. But I know you guys are gonna be like, oh, you only like her because you have the same name, or I'm copying. No, I like Miley Cyrus because she's, like, really far out there, and she's just different. I mean, like, same with Kesha. I mean, like, Kesha, like, the blue makeup, and I don't give a fuck, like, all that. Excuse my language. Yeah. I change my hair, like, every day. Today is the Chinese look. Just one of those things. I mean, like, I really don't want to have straight cut bangs, so I took my bangs all the way over here, and switched them over. Okay, if y'all don't know, you probably don't, but right under here, right over here, there's a vent. And it's like somebody keeps tapping on it. And I'm like sitting right next to it. Okay, so I don't sleep in my bed like I told you before. I prefer the couch, only because I know that's the only place that it's not haunted. Okay, I have 2 dogs and a cat. Well, actually, I have 3 dogs, and one of them's a Chihuahua, so she counts as a cat. yeah, it's a Shih Tzu Poodle mix, a Newfoundland, and a Chihuahua. Um, I have two biological sisters, and considering my other sisters, I have two foster sisters. Helen Bravo, well, her name is now Helen Gilreese. She got married, and then Skylar Allen. She is my favorite little sister ever. I was always into gymnastics, but until my sister left, I really got into it and I started getting good. And then I got a job there, so it's all good. Yeah, I'm a gymnastics girl. Uh, I hate Twitter. That's all I put is hate Twitter on the thing I'm reading off of. I freaking hate Twitter. I can handle Facebook, I can handle Instagram and what is it, Tumblr, and Twitter, you're not my expertise. I hate you. I don't care. Had to think about it before. I'm dyslexic. I like to say, I don't like to, it comes out that way. I say words backwards, I get numbers and letters mixed up. I had to read it twice because I was gonna say I'm lesdexic, but I'm not lesdexic, I'm dyslexic. So I get those words kind of mixed up. I know how to sew. Something different, but if I get a hole in a pair of jeans, I ain't throwing them away. They still fit me, sew them up. I can swim and I can dive. Kind of goes hand in hand. Diving and gymnastics, flipping, all good. Is this the last one? Yes, it is. Last but not least, my shoe size is only a size 5 in children's. So I save like a bundle. So it's like you guys go to Champs and get Jordans or wherever you get Jordans from. And you have to spend $140. I get to go to Journeys for Kids and spend $25. So, yay me! Is that the last one? It is the last one. If you did happen to like this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you did not like it, oh well, give it a thumbs down. I don't care. Don't forget to I couldn't get that word out. Don't forget to subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments boxes below. Okay, see you guys.